At Interrelate, our pledge is to keep all children safe online, as digital safety is extremely important to us. In recognition of this, children in the awards ceremony will be celebrated with their first name, their grade, and an image in their likeness, in order to safeguard their personal details.
I will show respect to my teachers in the classroom. Also, I'll show respect to my mum and my dad when we're at home, and when they tell me to do something, I'll do it.
I will show respect by being kind to my fellow peers, respecting their ideas, and treating them the way they would like to be treated, respectfully.
I will treat others the same way I want them to treat me, and treat my parents in a good way.
Speak politely. Use please when you need help and thank you when you are helped. Do not insult, yell at, or be mean to others.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Respect. Respect.
Respect. Respect.
Hi everyone, I'm Jared Ingle, Head of Social Enterprise and Business Development at Interrelate.
And I'm Michaela, last year's winner of Interrelate's annual poster competition for Australian primary school students.
Welcome to the virtual awards ceremony for our 9th annual poster competition, and for the first time under its new name of Say Yes to Respectful Relationships. Today, Michaela and I, we have the pleasure of co-hosting, and thank you for joining us to celebrate this year's finalists and their inspiring entries.
Stay tuned for what's coming up next. We will be checking in with you again soon. But first, we will cross over to Stuart McMinn to give the Acknowledgement of Country, followed by the National Anthem.
Warami warama bami, Kiara stew, Dara gubby gubby ora nora. Ngubari mari, Miami bama wianga, Ngubari mari, nora nora go. Hello, my name is Stu. I am a Darug and Gubby Gubby man, and I want to pay respects to our Creator, Miami, to our Mother Earth, who was here a long, long time before us, and she'll be here a long time after we're gone. Pay respects to all our creation ancestors that we believe made this beautiful country, and also want to pay respects to you and your ancestors that bring you to this beautiful place. For us, welcome to country and acknowledgements of country are really, really important. They welcome us to the place where we're at, and they make sure that we're safe, and we continue to be safe on this country. Acknowledging where we're at is also equally as important as well. In saying that, I want to welcome you to today's event, and also bless you with this beautiful clearing song to keep you safe wherever you travel on this country. This is taught to me by Uncle Paul Gordon, and it's a beautiful clearing song. Yanae, yanae, Baya mega yanae, yanae, Jolongo, yanae, Jolongo, yanae, Baya mega yanae, yanae, Baya mega yanae, yanae. Nobody Mari, big love to you all, and Yano, till we see you again.
Our home is girt by sea.
Respectful relationships is what we feel strongest about at Interrelate. It's what we believe in and it's part of our DNA. Our theme this year is Respectful Relationships Start With You. We know that we can't control the actions of others, but you do have the power to choose how to act. So, to all the students, teachers, parents, and special guests joining in today, we ask that you choose to act with respect on this day and every day. So we ask that at the close of today's ceremony, you make a pledge for one way you can pull up your socks and be more respectful to others. We will count each pledge given as one more step towards a more respectful community, where unhealthy relationship behaviours are challenged and no longer exist, allowing people to have healthy and respectful relationships where they can thrive. So today, I take a pledge to pull up my socks and act with respect and kindness to myself and to others. I pledge to practice these healthy habits each and every day. So, who's with me? Michaela, will you take a pledge?
Yes, I'd love to, Jared. I take the pledge today to pull up my socks and to always be accepting of my friends' differences. And I look forward to hearing the pledges that students joining us here today have come up with.
It's a great one, Michaela. Now, I would like to introduce you to Interrelate's CEO, Graham O'Connor, to talk about this year's competition.
Hi everyone, I'm Graham O'Connor, the CEO of Interrelate. Our theme this year is Respectful Relationships Start With You. We've selected this theme because we believe everyone can and should be empowered to have thriving relationships. We believe the best place to start this journey is by thinking about our relationships with ourselves and how that translates to our relationships with others. It's been fantastic to receive posters from all over Australia again this year. Thank you to everyone who has taken the time to create or submit a poster or to discuss this year's theme with others. Receiving entries is always an inspiring time for us here at Interrelate. As we review each carefully crafted entry, we can feel an energy building. It is refreshing to see the world through a child's eyes and a wonderful experience to see your care and creativity come to life in support of creating more respectful relationships in our communities. To the teachers here today, I encourage you to keep that energy towards respectful relationships building even stronger. You have the platform to keep these discussions front of mind in the classroom and to provide your students with opportunities to really explore what a respectful relationship can look like. To the families here today, thank you for working with us and supporting your children. Thank you for sharing in their achievements and for showing them that you believe respect in relationships is a big deal. I encourage each family here today to make respect an important lesson in your household and to show them examples of relationships to strive for. To our students tuning in, whether from your classrooms or at home, thank you for your inspiring posters. We appreciate the time, effort and thought you put into them. You have many new relationships ahead of you in your life, and it is our sincere hope that they are all based on happiness and respect. Our hope is that you leave here today with a greater sense of how important you are in making respectful relationships the norm and not the exception. Each person deserves to be treated with kindness and acceptance, and it begins with you. The diversity that each of you bring is needed to create strong and resilient communities. So I encourage each of you, when you go home tonight, to be kind to yourself and be accepting of who you are and make this a priority each and every day. I take a pledge today to pull up my socks and be more aware of when I need to take time for myself so that I can be the best person I can be in my relationships with others.
Thank you, Graham. We are privileged to have Her Excellency, the Honourable Margaret Beazley, ACQC, Governor of New South Wales, as a patron of Interrelate and a major supporter of our poster competition. So please join me in welcoming Her Excellency.
Hello to everyone who has participated in this year's Say Yes to Respectful Relationships poster competition. Over 1,200 posters were submitted by primary school students from across Australia. What a great result that is. Each poster focuses on the 2022 theme, Respectful Relationships Starts With You. A great reminder of the importance to be kind and respectful to ourselves first, so that we can be the same to others. As joint patrons of Interrelate, Mr. Wilson and I want to thank all students for taking the time to think about this year's theme and then expressing your own ideas about what it means to be respectful to ourselves and to others. The wonderful posters you have submitted demonstrate that you are both thoughtful and talented young people. Also, a very warm hello to the teachers, friends and families watching today. Thank you for the part you've played in encouraging open dialogue about respectful relationships. We know that young people are having mixed experiences in their relationships. In 2021, 1 in 3 reported having recently experienced discrimination. 2 years ago, the Australian Institute of Health and Welfare reported that 44% of young people had a negative experience online. But on the upside, last year, with its theme Bullying No Way, the National Day of Action Against Bullying and Violence saw 68% of Australian schools participate. That figure shows just how aware young people are becoming about the importance of respectful relationships. Finally, congratulations to Interrelate on this 2022 edition of the poster competition and for all you do to help Australian families and communities develop respectful relationships that thrive. And again, to each student joining us today, thank you and well done.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I would now like to invite you to announce the schools who achieved the highest rates of participation.
Each year, we recognise schools who achieved close to 100% student participation in the competition. These are schools who have done remarkable work to encourage a positive culture, working towards a world where we can all thrive in our relationships. Thank you to the following schools for such high rates of participation this year. Meandara State School, Queensland. St Patrick's Primary, Guildford, New South Wales. And St Fidelis Catholic Primary, Moorland, Victoria. And I'm delighted to announce that the winner is St Fidelis Catholic Primary School in Victoria. Congratulations, St Fidelis. This is the second year in a row where you have achieved a nearly 100% participation rate with a 98% involvement this year. And Meandara and St Patrick's Primary, well done. Your level of student involvement so highly deserves special mention.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'd now like to introduce Tim Chung from Faber-Castell, Interrelate's prize partner for this competition, to reveal this year's prize.
Hi guys, my name is Tim Chung, Head of Marketing at Faber-Castell Australia. It's a real honour to be here again this year to present to you the major prize for the winner of the Say Yes to Respectful Relationships post-competition. Here at Faber-Castell, we pride ourselves on creating a respectful workplace that promotes both creativity and diversity. We've achieved this through all of our employees treating one another with kindness, empathy and acceptance in order to create a thriving and respectful environment that we all deserve. And the good news is that you can bring these qualities to your school and home environment because respectful relationships start with you. Today, I take the pledge to pull up my socks to treat others with the same level of respect that I expect to be treated with myself. And now, it is with great pleasure that I'm able to unveil the major prize for this year's Say Yes to Respectful Relationships poster competition. But first, before we do, I'm going to need the help of a good mate of mine. It's Miss Pencil. Hi, Miss Pencil. You ready to do this? Let's go. All right, here we go. Drum roll, very exciting. Let's see what we've got in here today. All right, so we've got some of our favorites. Connector pens. Colored pencils. Then my new favorite, the black edition tins. So guys, there you have it. The prize for this year's winner of the Say Yes to Respectful Relationships post-competition. Good luck to everyone who entered, and we hope to see you again next year. High five, Miss Pencil.
Thank you, Tim. Let's now take a look at some of this year's finalists. Wow, what an incredible selection of talent from this year's students.
I agree. So many great posters to choose from this year, Jared. Now please, welcome the Director of Wollongong Surf Leisure Resort and the previous Board Chair of Interrelate, Mr. Alan Gibson.
Hi everyone, it's Alan here at Wollongong Surf Leisure Resort. It's my pleasure to be joining all of you for Interrelate Say Yes to Respectful Relationships Poster Competition Virtual Award Ceremony for 2022. Respectful relationships always lift up both people in the relationship. Respectful relationships make life work well, and respectful relationships make life worthwhile. So it's a fantastic initiative that Interrelate have to celebrate and promote respectful relationships as they celebrate your achievements with your posters. Earlier this year, I had the pleasure of meeting last year's winner, Michaela, when Michaela and her family came to Wollongong Surf Leisure Resort as part of last year's prize. And all of us here at Wollongong Surf Leisure Resort are looking forward to meeting this year's prize winner when they come to Wollongong Surf Leisure Resort for a fun family holiday as well. My pledge this year is to improve the way that I encourage people. And let me begin with all of you. Let me encourage you for making it all the way through to the finals for the Respectful Relationships Poster Competition. But more so, let me encourage you and congratulate you for being the ambassadors for respectful relationships everywhere like you are. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Alan. Now, let's take a look at the rest of this year's finalists.
Such inspiring posters, Michaela.
They sure are, Jared.
Now earlier, when we were talking about our pledges, we mentioned pull up your socks and celebrating respectful relationships and preventing unhealthy behaviours. We've been talking to students about how they can pull up their socks to have healthier relationships with others. So let's have a listen.
I will show respect by always listening to people and putting myself in their shoes to fully understand how they are feeling. I will spread kindness and respect to humans, animals, and our planet Earth.
I will respect my friends by playing nicely in the playground and taking on their ideas for games.
I will listen, be inclusive to all, apologise when wrong, be polite, show gratitude, be helpful, show empathy, and call out disrespectful behaviour.
I will always use my manners.
I will always treat others how I would like to be treated. I will use kind words and manners, and I will always listen to what people have to say.
I will show kindness to others. I will be kind. I will call out bad behaviour when it's necessary.
I will be respectful to others by being kind to them, showing gratitude and apologising when I'm wrong.
I will show respect by being kind and caring and well-mannered towards my family, my peers and my community.
I will be respectful by showing the world that there is no difference between us and that differences don't matter. Culture, looks, attributes, skin color, nationalities, religions, lifestyle, and both tribal and cultural events, and that no matter what, we are all one in God's image to do many respectful things. RESPECT. Respect.
To keep things moving with the ceremony, we'd now like to introduce the Honourable Sarah Mitchell, New South Wales Minister for Education and Early Childhood Learning, to address this year's finalists, schools and their families.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Mitchell, the New South Wales Minister for Education and Early Learning, and I'm so happy to be welcoming you all to the award ceremony for Interrelate's Say Yes to Respectful Relationships poster competition. While I'm really disappointed not to be able to join you live, I'm grateful that you're all able to share this online experience with our participating schools, students and family members. This year's theme, Respectful Relationships Start With You, is one that is significant to everybody. The way that we treat ourselves and the way that we treat others is a responsibility that we all must take seriously and positively in order to create a more respectful and a kinder world. Interrelate's poster competition reminds us that our schools are places of support and inclusion, where students are celebrated for the positive impact they have on the world and on those around them. So congratulations to all students that created a poster. I'm sure that we can all appreciate the hard work, effort and creativity that goes into making these really inspiring artworks. A special mention to the finalists today. Your posters have been chosen because they are excellent representations of how we can embrace this year's theme and work towards a world where thriving relationships are for everyone. To be nominated as a 2022 finalist is a great accomplishment, so well done. It's really encouraging to see so many Australian primary school students from both New South Wales as well as the wider Australian community take this positive action towards a more respectful world. I hope you all continue to positively engage in conversations about the ways that you can build respectful relationships throughout your school and in your wider community. Good luck to the 2022 finalists. I know I'm excited to find out who will be announced as this year's winner.
Thank you, Minister Mitchell.
Now it's time for the moment that we've all been waiting for. I'd like to welcome Her Excellency again to announce the winner of this year's competition.
Oh wait, we forgot to announce the winner of the special category.
You're right, Michaela. So let's cross back to Graham now to announce the inaugural winner of the special category.
This year, we added in a special category so that we could have a broader conversation around respectful relationships and allow families, friends and teachers to get involved in the fun as well. The winner of our special category is Jacinta Rue from Victoria. Here's what Jacinta had to say about her entry. That inside all of us is a child who has hope, who reflects, who creates. It is from our hands, our words and our actions that kindness is enacted. Congratulations, Jacinta. You have won $250 worth of gift cards and contributed to spreading the word on respectful relationships into our communities.
Thank you, Graham, and congratulations, Jacinta.
Now, shall we get to the winner?
Yep, let's do it.
Please welcome back Her Excellency to announce the 2022 winner of Interrelate's Say Yes to Respectful Relationships poster competition.
Before announcing the winner of this year's competition, I want to congratulate all of the 41 finalists for creating posters that so beautifully uphold this year's theme. I'm sure it was a difficult task for the team at Interrelate to select just one winner from over 1,200 entries and then 41 finalists, but they have. And so, it is my pleasure to announce that the winner of this year's Say Yes to Respectful Relationships poster competition is Stacey Hill. Thank you, Stacey. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Stacey.
We spoke with Stacey before the winner was announced. So let's have a listen to what Stacey said about her entry and this year's competition.
This is my drawing and I'm going to show you some ways of making respectful relationships. Communicating with mutual respect. When having a conversation, be a good listener as one way of appreciating the person you are talking to. Self-love. Appreciate yourself. Take care of your own need. Be brave to say no when you do not want to do something. Lend a helping hand to a friend who is in trouble. Other ways to make respectful relationships include trust and honesty, being kind, appreciation, recognition, self-love, gratitude, communication, and compromising.
Well done on your poster, Stacey, and for illustrating this year's theme, Respectful Relationships Start With You. I hope you enjoy your prize and your trip to Wollongong Surf Leisure Resort with your family.
Thank you to our special guests at today's virtual ceremony, Her Excellency, Minister Sarah Mitchell, to our sponsors, Faber-Castell and Wollongong Surf Leisure Resort, and their attending guests, Tim Chung and Alan Gibson, for your support and donation of prizes. Your time and commitment to this initiative are greatly appreciated. A big thanks also to Michaela for joining me this year as our co-host.
You're welcome, Jared. Congratulations to all the students for your amazing entries in this year's competition, and to your teachers and parents for their support and encouragement. We look forward to seeing you all again next year and hope you take away the message of this year's theme and continue celebrating it with yourself, with your friends and family, and with your school community.
But before you leave us, don't forget to take your pledge today and join us on our walk towards respectful relationships for everyone. Scan the QR code below to make your own pledge. Follow us on our socials to keep track of the steps taken in our journey towards respectful relationships.
I will show respect by showing empathy to other people and listening to them. I will be kind because kindness is catching.
I will be a good listener and I will also respect and value other people's opinions.
I will be fair and I will treat all people equally.
I will always be kind and respectful towards others. I will treat people how I want to be treated by showing respect to others.
I respect by being kind to others.
I will show respect and be polite to everyone that needs a friend.
I will show respect to others by being a great friend and helping other people when needed. When you want respect, you respect other people and they will give respect back to you. You can give respect by being polite and using manners such as please and thank you.
I will respect other people's opinions even if I don't agree with them. And I will also respect other people no matter where they come from, look like, or what their gender is.
I respect other people's opinions even if they're different to mine.
I will set a good example by being respectful to others and by taking care of other people's things.
I will be kinder to my sister.
I will treat others kindly and nicely.
I will show respect by helping people in need.
People should be included in games and other things, no matter what they look like, sound like, or do.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
R-E-S-P-E-C-t.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Respect.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T.